is Loch Tay here that we're at, stopped in. It's right at the Crannog Centre. So the Crannog's that kind of wooden, it's like a wooden house that sits out in the loch, kind of like a protective, like a defensive kind of home. You can't get into it, you need to, it costs quite a bit, well it's like £15 each to get in for adults, so I'm not going to go into it because I'm just kind of passing through as I go to Glen Lyon. So I just thought I'd stop here at Loch Tay. But you see this? This is basically saying like no swimming because of the blue-green algae. So that seems to be quite an issue these days in Britain. The blue-green algae, it's like fatal to dogs and stuff. So I'm not going in the water or putting my hands in it either. Like, but this is Loch Tay. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there's like stumps there for where like an old crannog used to be. It's just obviously been destroyed. That's just the stumps that are left. But overall, a beautiful place. There's somebody canoeing or kayaking as well. So a nice wee stop on the way to Glen Lyon. It'll be Fortingall or Fortingall Yew Tree, next oldest tree in Europe. So we'll leave here and we'll continue on. So let's go. So I've just stopped here just as we come into the wee village at Fortingall, where the yew tree is. But I've seen this. I don't know if it's an actual stone circle or just somebody's garden. It looks pretty cool anyway. Don't know if they've put that up themselves or if it's ancient or that, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I'd stop and show you it. But we'll continue on to the yew tree. So this is us at the Fortingall Yew, or Fortingall Yew. That's like the old church, that's the yew tree there. It's kind of enclosed in like a wee stone kind of wall. Take a wee walk in because you can go into the church as well. Got a wee little tree. There's a lot of history here, obviously. It's like 5,000-year-old tree, like the oldest tree in Scotland and the oldest tree in Europe, or one of the oldest trees in Europe. It's really just like a nice wee village as well, like that's like a hotel or something there in a wee kind of village. Beautiful wee place. That's like a World War I, World War II even, memorial, the Celtic cross. This is into the church. A really nice wee place. So that's the yew tree there in front of us. I quite like this. So you go up ahead stands Fortingall's oldest resident, a 5,000-year-old yew tree. Imagine those who have passed this way before. Stone Age man, Bronze Age man, reindeer, bear, reindeer, boar and wolf, Picts, Scots, Roman legions, Christians, warriors, explorers, scholars, kings and queens, worshippers through the ages, and you. That's the yew tree in here. So one of the kind of local myths and legends about this yew tree, for what I've heard anyway, is that Pontius Pilate, the Roman, was born underneath it, and he was like, that's the guy that crucified Jesus. Whether that's true or no, I don't know, but quite an interesting fact, or myth anyway. And it's quite a nice wee place in general with all the gravestones and that, just a beautiful wee place. So that's the Fortingall Yew Tree done, and we'll head up to Glen Lyon now. So everything from here on in is a true adventure for me, because I've never been to Glen Lyon. But basically I think you can drive up it, or there's places to stop, maybe walk through it, and then it ends at Loch Lyon, so it'll be like a nice big loch at the end. But I don't know where I'm going, so we'll figure this out as we go, and it'll be, let's say, a proper wee adventure for me. And also the adventure continues for you. So come on, we'll head up, let's go. They call this one of the most beautiful glens in Scotland, and I'm pretty sure it's the longest glen in Scotland as well. It's a beautiful place, cracking place, beautiful scenery, great wee drive. Got like all the kind of hills and mountains up on your right hand side. I've got the river down on my left hand side. Nice wee windy roads and stuff. We've got all the kind of sheep in the fields and stuff and that as well, and just that's a beautiful place, a beautiful drive. Great at this time of year as well, with the leaves are all kind of different colours because it's autumn. Definitely just a great wee drive, a great wee adventure. So I'm looking for this wee place. It says that there's like a tea room. I take it it's like a wee stopping place, like you can get like a wee cafe where you get a coffee or stuff. And I think that's where the walks start for as well. I don't really know where I'm at or that, I'm just kind of driving, so I just need to keep going and see if I come across it. But you can see again, look at these hills and that, it's beautiful, some view. World War II memorial, like what a cairn I suppose. Pretty cool. There's a wee church at the other side as well, wee bridge here. So, don't know where this McGurney estate. So I'll pull in here and see what's about here. So I've no phone signal or that, so I know where I'm going because you can only go one way, but I've not came across there was a tea room and meant to be a bridge and a waterfall, so I was going to stop there and then explore for there, but I've not seen it yet. I've no signal, so I can't check my map. Everybody I'll bump into are all tourists and none of them know where they're going either, so we'll just continue on. We'll head up, as far as I know, Loch Lyon's at the very top, so even if I head up to there and then get a phone signal, I can check for there. But this is what adventures are about. It's all about getting lost into it and then finding your way home, I suppose, at the end. But we'll continue on. Still a beautiful place, still really nice drive and that, cool places to look at, nice houses and farms and stuff like that. So, but we'll keep going and see where we end up. So we're making progress now, because that's the wee cafe there that was on about the tea room. Just happens to be shut today, obviously the day we come, but quite a cool wee building in that, like a wee cottage. There's the river at the side of us, so we can take a walk down, because I'm going to see, I think the waterfall's just over there, but I'm not 100% sure, so we'll need to just scout it out and see. It's a nice wee place, this, nice and relaxing. Love that, the sound of the river and stuff, just nice and chilled out, the birds chirping. So what I'll do is we'll continue on there this way, because I think this waterfall I'm looking for is over there. So we'll get going and we'll see that. So this Glen Lyon, it is a beautiful place. Like it's probably more a driving adventure than a walking one, because it's miles and miles and miles long. The wee bridge I seen online, there was a picture online of like a wee stone bridge with a waterfall at the side of it. Pretty similar to this one, but I don't think it's this one. But it's got a wee stone bridge and slightly waterfalls at each side. But I think we'll check this out, and then I'm going to push on to Loch Lyon, because I need to head all the way back down this glen. And I don't know if I've maybe already passed the place that I'd seen online, but if no, well, it doesn't matter, it's still a great wee adventure. But look at this, a cool wee place. Just nice and relaxing, this, the sound of the water and stuff. Like I say, we'll push on to Loch Lyon, and I'll stop if I see any other wee places. I'll stop in that. But as it's miles and miles, it is Scotland's longest glen. And it is, so it's more like a driving adventure. So if you fancy a great wee drive, this is the place to come. Beautiful scenery, great wee drive, lots to see and stop it. But we'll push on anyway and go to Loch Lyon, so we'll head. amazing, I'd imagine, to stay out here. Imagine this being like your front garden, or your garden in general. This looks like a waterfall here on the left as well, coming down that hill or that mountain. So that's me at the start of Loch Lyon. There's like the big power, like it's a big dam, it's like a power station. It's like hydro electricity. But it's really just peaceful and quiet here. You could almost hear like a pin drop. Really just silent. I was going to take a walk over the dam, but the gate's padlocked, so I can't really. I could jump the gate, but it's obviously, if it's padlocked, they don't want you in there, so I'll no bother. But this is the start of the loch here. So I think I'll take a wee walk up here and see what's happening over the side of that hill. That's like deer. Deer there as well. You can see them running. And sheep. So went a wee wander there up the loch, but for me, like I've never been here before, but for me it's quite industrial. Obviously you've got the dam and that, and it looks like the sides have been dug out further up the loch, so, and there's no many trees and stuff, so for me it's no as scenic. It's still a beautiful place, and it's the thing that stands out to me is how still and quiet it is. It is like you like just sheer silence kind of thing. Nice, really quiet, peaceful. And it's a really nice kind of afternoon as well. The sun's out. But my plan is I'm going to head back down the Glen, and then I'm determined I'm going to find this wee waterfall that I've been looking for. I seen it online in a picture. It looked really cool, so I'll drive back down, see if I can find it, and if no, I'll just be heading home. But now this is what I love to do. So I converted my van into a camper van like a few months ago. So the good thing is I've got the kettle boiling, and I've got some Bounty hot chocolate. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's a sweetie, like a chocolate, a Bounty, so it's like coconut. So that's like Bounty hot chocolate. So I've got to have one of these before I head back down. But it's really good having this wee set up in my van, wee cooker and that, especially like because I've been out travelling up north and stuff, so it's really handy. So I'm going to have this, and then we'll be back on the search, on the hunt for this mysterious waterfall that I can't find. But I've got a signal back, so I'll be able to find out what way I'm going at least now. But it's been a good wee adventure so far anyway, especially for me. I'm here, obviously, I don't know what it's like in a video. You've just seen it through like a drive-in kind of thing. Maybe it's still good. Lets you see lots of the scenery at least. But I'll get this done me, and then I'll get back to the adventure then. Cairn up on that hill there. So that's, when I was reading about it, it was saying they're burial cairns, so I don't know if that's like a wee burial cairn, like a grave. So I'm not really sure what that is. It's like a wee stone construction up on the hill. If anybody knows, let me know, because I'm not really sure what that is. If it's just maybe like a wee storage thing for, like, I don't know if you were hunting or that, or, but quite a cool wee thing. But if you know what it is, let me know in the comments. just driving down there and came across this wee cool suspension bridge. So just got to have a wee look here because it goes right over the river. Quite bouncy. It's like obviously a suspension bridge, you just feel it bouncing with you, but look at this. Beautiful. Just thought I would stop in because it's quite a cool wee place. A lot of this has been driving, so when I see something like this here, I just pull there and stop. Great wee place. So I would say that glen must be magical and mysterious and mythological, because I drove up it and back down it and I couldn't find the wee stone bridge for the waterfall. So maybe I just wasn't meant to see it today. But all in all, Ken, it's still been a great wee adventure. I've quite enjoyed it. It's been it's basically like a driving adventure, a great wee road trip. I'm just going to end it back here in Fortingall next to the yew tree and just head home. But I hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed being out in nature and in a wee adventure. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.